Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate how to mix for a 40-day round or less using 5,000 international units of HCG. It comes in a box just like this, or if you have a different brand, it doesn't matter. They're all basically the same potency, and inside is a little bottle of sterile water. You don't need that, so you're going to throw that away. You're going to need your bacteriostatic water, a sterile vial, mine are 10 cc's, your HCG, some isopropyl alcohol, cotton swabs, and your mixing syringe. I like to clean my entire area that I'm going to work with the alcohol. And I like to use a plate just because it keeps it all nice and tight and clean and together. And I also swab down my fingers with the isopropyl alcohol. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you have to pop the top off your bacteriostatic water and your HCG. And often the sterile vial will come with a cap also. Mine doesn't. And for most of my customers, I send the 10 cc's of the bacteriostatic water already in the vial. So half of this isn't even necessary for you guys to see. So you want to swab down all 3 containers with the alcohol. Make sure they're nice and clean. I'm going to take your mixing syringe. Mine is 3 cc's. So you have to fill it up 3 times plus 1 to get the 10 cc's. So you want to push 3 cc's of air into the bacteriostatic water so you can replace the volume. And then you're going to pull out the 3 cc's of bacteriostatic water. Let it filling up. It's got a little air in there. As I go past the 3 milliliter mark so it can fill up all the way. And then I like to push back up to the 3. I'll hold it up to the light so I can see that fill it up. Then you take that and you put it into your sterile vial. And you push all the 3 cc's or milliliters, they're interchangeable, into the sterile vial. One, push back again, fill it up with 3 cc's of water, air I mean. You put that into your bacteriostatic water and draw out another 3 cc's of bacteriostatic water. Make sure you can see the line right. Wait for it to fill up. And I push back to the 3. Okay. Put that into my sterile vial. The slower you go, the less bubbles, air bubbles you'll get. For speed, for camera, I'm probably going to get a lot of bubbles. Okay, so that's 6. Do 1 more to the 3 mark. If you have a 5 milliliter mixing syringe, then obviously you only have to do it twice. Okay, it's filling up. Okay, and I push back up to the 3 mark. 3. All right, so that's 9. Boring. Lots of air bubbles in mine. Okay, I'm going to draw out some more of that water, air. So, taking out some of the air that there's no room for. Okay, I'm going to the 1 on the mark. Just mixing syringe. You push that right in the middle. Okay, now we get one more. Bacteriostatic water. Okay, pull past the one so I can get it all the way filled up, and then push the plunger back up to the 1 mark. That's all filled. Okay, putting my last cc of water in the sterile vial. Okay, let that plunger come back up because it's really tight with air and the water. Okay, that is the amount you need of your bacteriostatic water. Now you're ready to mix your water with your HCG. Going to pull out 1 cc of air from the HCG. So I have that volume that I can fill with the bacteriostatic water. Since you've already measured all your water, you don't have to really be that precise with the measuring, because you're just going to put everything you put in the HCG bottle, you're going to put right back in to your sterile vial. So I'm going to put about 1 cc or more or less, it doesn't really matter, of the bacteriostatic water into the HCG vial. I'm going to do it slowly so it doesn't damage the HCG at all. I'm going to roll this around. It comes in a little white compact tablet, sort of. I'm not even going to try to show it to you, but it's in there. Okay, now I've got it mixed well. I'm going to push that back in. I'm going to pull my syringe down a little bit so it gets really close to the top or bottom of the vial, so I can get as much as I can, and I draw all that HCG and bacteriostatic water solution back into my mixing syringe. Okay, I'm going to put that into my mixing sterile vial. I'm going to do it slowly, but since it's full of mostly water, it can't get too bruised. So I'm going to pull the air back out again. Feels a little tight in there. And I'm going to take 1 more cc of the bacteriostatic water. I'm going to put it back into my HCG vial again. 2 or 3 more times, just so I can make sure I get that whole HCG dilution solution out of the HCG vial. So after you've done that a couple times, your HCG will be mixed and you'll be ready to inject. I'm going to pull this down. Can you get a close-up of how that looks? No. My poor camera person. Okay. Okay. I'm going to push that back in there. I'm going to do this a couple more times, but just know that this is going to be your HCG solution mixture for injection. We'll do the injection video next. Thanks a lot. I hope it makes sense.